O our Rabb, exit us, rescue us, save us from this town whose people are oppressive, and um, raise from your grace for us a protector, and appoint for us from yourself an aid, and a helper, an assistant. Rabbana akhrijna, akhraja yukhriju, to make someone come out of somewhere, cause us to exit and flee from this city, al-zalimi ahluha, al-qarya, town, city, which is inhabited, lots of people in there. Al-zalimi ahluha is, zalim is isme fa'il, and ahluha is the fa'il of al-zalim. And al-zalim with its fa'il is sifat of al-qarya. And al-qaryati zalimi ahluha, mawsuf sifat is musharun ilayh of hazihi isme ishara. O Allah, exit us, allow us to leave this town, the people of which are oppressive and zalims, and appoint for us from yourself a protector. وَجْعَلْ لَنَا, ja'ala here means to appoint, to give. Appoint for us, give us, make for us. Min ladunka, from yourself, meaning out of your grace, and special from you, waliyan, a protector, a guardian, muhafiz. And waj'al lana min ladunka nasira, nasir from nasara yansuru, to help, to assist, to aid, to support, someone who can aid us, help us. Now this dua was done by whom? By the people of Makkah, because mushrikeen in Makkah were doing so much zulm on them. Allah said, وَمَا لَكُمْ لَا تُقَاتِلُونَ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ وَالْمُسْتَضْعَفِينَ مِنَ الرِّجَالِ وَالنِّسَاءِ وَالْوِلْدَانِ الَّذِينَ يَقُولُونَ رَبَّنَا أَخْرِجْنَا مِنْ هَذِهِ الْقَرْيَةِ الظَّالِمِ أَهْلُهَا وَاجْعَل لَّنَا مِن لَّدُنكَ وَلِيًّا وَاجْعَل لَّنَا مِن لَّدُنكَ نَصِيرًا. Now you understand the background of it? So we can make this dua, especially for those who are being oppressed, like the people of Gaza, Palestine. They can make this dua. Oh Allah, had kar di inhone, they've gone exceeded the limits, they've gone beyond the limits. So please help us now. ربنا أنزل علينا مائدة من السماء تكون لنا عيدا لأولنا وآخرنا وآية منك وارزقنا وأنت خير الرازقين. ربنا أخرجنا من هذه القرية. This dua was in the 5th Sibara. ربنا أنزل علينا مائدة is in Surah Ma'idah, 7th Sibara. O our Rabb, send down upon us a table spread from the heaven, which can be a day of rejoicing and happiness for our first and for our last, and a sign from you, and sustain us, for you are the best of sustainers. Anzil alayna, anzala yunzilu, to send down. Ma'idatam minas sama. Ma'idah means the starkhan, table spread. Minas sama, the starkhan from the heavens. Now the starkhan does not mean just empty dastarkhan, right? Dastarkhan full of food, delicious food, with food. Maida is when there is food on it, it's called Maida. If there's no food on it, it's called Sufra. Sufra means the table spread. So Maida, when it's full of food. So send for us a table spread full of food from the heaven, which can be an Eid for the first and last of us. Eid a day of festival, a day of rejoicing, a day of remembrance. So we can remember you and make it a day of rejoicing for the first and last of us. Our first, who made this dua? Sayyiduna Isa ala nabiyyina wa alayhi salatu wassalam. When Hawariyin asked him, إذ قال الحواريون يا عيسى ابن مريم هل يستطيع ربك أن ينزل علينا مائدة من السماء قال اتقوا الله إن كنتم مؤمنين. Are you following? Do you understand all the words? قالوا نريد أن نأكل منها وتطمئن قلوبنا ونعلم أن قد صدقتنا ونكون عليها من الشاهدين. قال عيسى ابن مريم اللهم ربنا أنزل علينا مائدة من السماء تكون لنا عيدا لأولنا وآخرنا وآية منك وارزقنا وأنت خير الرازقين. قال الله إني منزلها عليكم فمن يكفر بعد منكم فإني أعذبه عذابا لا أعذبه أحدا من العالمين. Now, you see, this dua is by Sayyiduna Isa alayhi salam. Now, when I was reading this dua, I was wondering why did Mullah Ali Qari Rahmatullah Ali put this dua here? Right? Because Isa alayhi salam, hamare to dastakhan utrega nahi. It's not going to come down for us. Then I thought maybe it's because of the last sentence. Warzuqna wa anta khairur. Because that is for us. Allah give us rizq. You are the best of rizq givers, sustainers. So sometimes a dua might seem, not fitting. It's not for us, but there is something in there. That's why it's included. Warzuqna, razaq, wa ayatam minka. समझ में आ गया ना? Eid al-awwalina. Eid means day of festival, day of rejoicing and happiness. Because on Eid day everybody is happy. Liawwalina wa akhirina, first among the Christians and the last among the Christians. Maybe this is the last supper which they talk about. They say last supper of Jesus Christ. और उसका फोटो बनाते हैं, उसमें तरह तरह के सब खाने रखे हुए हैं और उनके साथ सब हवारी खा रहे हैं. अब वल्लाहु आलम ये वही लास्ट सफर है या कुछ है, लेकिन इतना जरूर है कि हजरत ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम का मौजिज़ा है that from the unseen Allah sent down malaika, angels came down carrying that dastarkhan with food from Jannat, and Hawariyin ate the fruit of Jannat and food from Jannat. لأولنا وآخرنا وآية منك. Ayatun means nishani, a sign of your power and your qudrat which we can remember. And warzuqna wa anta khairur raziqeen, and give us rizq, for you are the best of rizq providers. ربنا آمنا فاكتبنا مع الشاهدين ونطمع أن يدخلنا ربنا مع القوم الصالحين. O our Rabb, we have believed, so enlist us with those who are testifying, and we have hope that our Rabb will join us with the righteous people, or include us among the righteous people. The first sentence we've covered before. Next sentence is وَنَطْمَعُ. طَمِعَ يَطْمَعُ طَمَعًا, from Babi Sami'a يَسْمَعُ سَمَعًا. It means ummeed karna, lalach karna, to have hope, to have desire, to anticipate. أَن يُدْخِلَنَا رَبُّنَا, our Rabb will include us مَعَ الْقَوْمِ الصَّالِحِينَ, with the salih and righteous people. Who made this dua? It's on the first page of 7th Sipara. وَإِذَا سَمِعُوا مَا أُنزِلَ إِلَى الرَّسُولِ تَرَى أَعْيُنَهُمْ تَفِيضُ مِنَ الدَّمْعِ مِمَّا عَرَفُوا مِنَ الْحَقِّ يَقُولُونَ رَبَّنَا آمَنَّا فَاكْتُبْنَا مَعَ الشَّاهِدِينَ فأثابهم الله بما قالوا جنات تجري من تحتها الأنهار خالدين فيها وذلك جزاء المحسنين. Was the Ashama Najashi, the Negus, the king of Habsha, he made this dua. ربنا لا تجعلنا مع القوم الظالمين أنت ولينا فاغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الغافرين. O our Rabb, do not place us with those who are committing tyranny, oppression, wrongdoings. You are our guardian, so forgive us, have mercy upon us, for you are the best of forgivers. ربنا لا تجعلنا مع القوم الظالمين. अल्फाज तो वाज़ेह हैं, ला तजअलना, do not make us, do not include us, do not make us from among the zalim people, and do not make us one of those who are zalim people. यहाँ जालिम के माने क्या होंगे? Oppressive, tyrant, because this dua is by Hazrat Musa ala nabiyina alayhi salam. And among Bani Israel, there were those who had committed zulm, and those who had committed shirk, those who had worshipped the calf, and the shirk is the greatest zulm. So do not make us with them. You are our patron, so forgive us, mercy upon us. You are the best of forgivers. واكتب لنا في هذه الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة إنا هدنا إليك. And write down for us in this dunya hasana and in akhirat. Indeed, we have turned towards you. Waktub lana, note down, write down for us hasana in this dunya and in akhirat. Again, this dua is Musa alayhi salam's. He is saying that forgive us and note down for us hasana in dunya and in akhirat. Inna hudna ilayk. Indeed, we have turned to you. Hudna is from hada yahudu hawdan, which means aada yaudu audan, to turn back, to return. We have truly returned to you and turned towards you. Maybe Yahud are named Yahud because of this word of Musa alayhi salam. Musa alayhi salam says, Inna hudna ilayk. Therefore, the followers of Musa alayhi salam are called Yahud for their turning to Allah. The righteous among them turn to Allah. No, every community has good and bad people. So what Quran talks about, bad stuff, they are the bad people, the rotten apples. Otherwise, they were good people among them. They were the Sahaba of Musa alayhi salam, like the Hawariyin of Isa alayhi salam. Every Nabi had their Sahaba. Ibrahim alayhi salam, right? They are special followers. And Musa alayhi salam had his special followers. So this is Inna Hudna Ilayk, reference to the good people among Bani Israel, the pious people, their Ahlullah and Ulama and Sulaha and Awliya and Mashayikh. ربنا إنك تعلم ما نخفي وما نعلن وما يخفى على الله من شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء. O our Rabb, you know fully well what we conceal and what we reveal. And there is nothing that no shay and no thing that can be hidden upon Allah, concealed from Allah, in the earth nor in the heaven. We admit to this, Ya Allah. Innaka ta'lamu, you know fully well, you know everything. What we conceal, akhfa yukhfi ikhfa'an, means to hide, to conceal. And a'lana yu'linu i'lanan, zahir karna, to reveal. You know fully well what we conceal and what we reveal. And وَمَا يَخْفَى عَلَى اللَّهِ مِنْ شَيْءٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَا فِي السَّمَاءِ. Nothing is hidden upon Allah in the earth nor in the sky. خَفِيَ يَخْفَى خِفَاءً के माना to be hidden, to be concealed. In the earth nor in the heaven. In the earth, even if something is down the seventh earth, kala kira crawling on a black stone in the seventh earth, inside the mud, which even the microscope cannot see, the drone cannot see. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees everything. In the heavens, in the seventh heaven, eighth heaven, the sixth heaven, fifth heaven, whichever angel is there, everything is created by Allah. anything that is beneath the arsh, in the universe, the Milky Way, the galaxy. Allah has full knowledge of each and every particle in the universe, every grain of sand, and every grain which is placed into the earth for growing, and every leaf that falls of the trees, and every drop of rain that falls from the clouds onto the earth. Allah has knowledge of each and every particle. Everything is under His control and in His knowledge. So we admit to this, O our Rabb. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. Our Rabb, we have wronged ourselves. And if you do not forgive us and have mercy upon us, we will definitely be from the losers. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا. Who made this dua? Adam alayhi salam. Where is it? 8th Sibara. Which ruku? 9th ruku. Which surat? Suratul A'raf. Which ruku of Suratul A'raf? 2nd ruku. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَاكُمْ ثُمَّ صَوَّرْنَاكُمْ ثُمَّ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ. إلى آخر الآيات. When this ruku comes to a close, Allah says, قَالَ رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا وَإِن لَّمْ تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. قال اهبطوا بعضكم لبعض عدو ولكم في الأرض مستقر ومتاع إلى حين. قال فيها تحيون وفيها تموتون ومنها تخرجون. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا. Our Rabb, we have done zulm upon ourselves. Do you remember I explained the meaning of zulm yesterday? What does zalama literally mean? Naqasa, to reduce. And then zulm is of stages. Zulm ala nafs is to commit a sin, disobedience. Because when you commit a sin, you are being unjust to yourself. You understand? अगर मैंने कोई गुनाह किया, मेरा नुकसान किया ना, क्यों? नंबर 1 नुकसान तो दुनिया में, और नंबर 2 नुकसान आखिरत में. दुनिया में नुकसान क्या है? अल्लाह की नाराजगी, उस गुनाह पर कुछ न कुछ असर का मुरत्तब होना. One hadith says, "Inna rajula la yuhramu rizqa bi dhanbin yusibuhu." Many times some rizq is coming to a person, but he did some sin, so that rizq was taken away from him. So गुनाह की वजह से बाज मर्तबा रोजी भी सल्ब कर ली जाती है, रुक जाती है, बरकत नहीं होती रोजी में. तो दिस इज जुल्म अला नफ्स. और आखिरत में वो जो गुनाह किया है उसकी सजा मिलेगी. अल्लाह बचाए. Allah can punish in akhirat for the sin. इसलिए ज़लमना अनफुसना, we have done zulm on ourselves. We have wronged ourselves. We have been unjust to ourselves. जुल्म का तर्जुमा injustice भी किया जाता है. Injustice, बेइंसाफी. And if you don't forgive us and have mercy upon us, we will definitely be from the losers. खासिरीन, खसीरा यखसरु खसारतन के माना नुकसान उठाना, to suffer a loss. So we will be from the losers. ربنا افتح بيننا وبين قومنا بالحق وأنت خير الفاتحين. O Allah, judge between us and our people with truth, for you are the best of judges. Fataha yaftahu fathan literally means to open. Okay? Now, over here, the sila of fataha is bainana. What is it? Bainana. So literal translation will be, oh Allah, open between us. And opening between two persons means judging. Faisla. Oh Allah, make faisla between us. Judge, separate, cause distinction. And do faisla. We can't take it anymore, Ya Rab. And we want you to decide now and give victory to those who deserve the victory. हमारे और उनके दरमियान डिस्प्यूट है, तो हमारे दरमियान आप ही फैसला कर लीजिए, आप ही अब डिसाइड कर लीजिए. Please decide between us and open the matter for us. O Allah, judge between us and our people with truth, haqq, and you are the best of judges. ये कहाँ है? रब्बना फ़्तह बैनना व बैन क़ौमिना बिल हक़्क़ि व अंत खैरुल फ़ातिहीन. कौन सी बात है? मुझे भी याद नहीं आ रहा इस वक्त. मेरे ख्याल में शुएब अलैहिस्सलाम की दुआ है, 8वें सिपारे के आखिर में, 9वें सिपारे के शुरू में. आगे चलो. रब्बना अफ़रिग़ अलैना सब्रन व तवफ़्फ़ना मुस्लिमीन. O Allah, pour upon us patience and cause us to die as Muslims. ये भी अल्लाह के नेक बंदों की दुआ है. कौन से नेक बंदे? फिरौन के जादूगर, when they believed in Musa alayhi salam and Firaun threatened to kill them, murder them, they said, Rabbana afriq alayna sabran wa tawaffana muslimin. And Allah did give them patience. Firaun was too coward, not too coward, too scared to kill Musa alayhi salam because of the mu'jiza of the snake. But he did kill those jadugars. He told his soldiers to round up all the magicians and kill them all. So by morning, they were magicians and sorcerers, but by nightfall, they were shaheeds. And they were in Jannah. So this is Rabbana Afriq Alayna Sabran. Allah, we don't want to waver, we don't want to lose track. We have believed in you, so pour patience over us and allow us to die as Muslims. We don't want to let go of Islam. رب اغفر لي ولأخي وادخلنا في رحمتك وأنت أرحم الراحمين. My Rabb, forgive me and my brother and include us in your mercy, and you are the most merciful among those who show mercy. رب اغفر لي ولأخي. Whose dua is this? Musa alayhi salam. For him and his brother. Who's his brother? Harun alayhi salam. Allah, forgive me and my brother Harun. وَأَدْخِلْنَا فِي رَحْمَتِكَ. And include us in your mercy. وَأَنْتَ أَرْحَمُ الرَّاحِمِينَ. You are the most merciful among the merciful. على الله توكلنا ربنا لا تجعلنا فتنة للقوم الظالمين ونجنا برحمتك من القوم الكافرين. Upon Allah do we rely, put our trust. O our Rabb, do not make us an object of trial and test for the oppressing people, and save us by your mercy from the disbelieving people. Alallahi tawakkalna. Alallahi, jar majroor is connected to tawakkalna, the fail, right? So normally fail is first and jar majroor is afterwards, like amantu billahi. So this should be tawakkalna alallahi. Why is alallah jar majroor is brought before the fail? Because when you bring something forward which should be afterwards, then this brings hasr and takhsis and exclusivity in there. So amantu billahi means I believe in Allah. But if you say billahi amantu, then you will mean only in Allah do I believe. So when you bring it forward, it brings that exclusivity in there, right? This is like in Surah Fatiha, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'een, right? So it should be na'buduka wa nasta'inuka, but the kaf zamir is brought forward and it needed some support, so iyya was brought for its support. So you can't say ka na'budu, so you add iyya with it, iyyaka na'budu, which will bring exclusivity. Only you do we worship. And وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ, from only you do we seek help. يعني نعبدك ولا نعبد غيرك نستعينك ولا نستعين غيرك. So here على الله توكلنا. Only upon Allah do we rely. We don't trust anyone else. Only Allah do we trust. ربنا, O our Rabb, لا تجعلنا, do not make us fitna, an object of test and trial, للقوم الظالمين, for the zalim people. Meaning they test us out, they test our patience, they test our iman, and our mind is boggled, we can no longer take it. So please do not make us a fitna, an object of test and trial. Fitna has a broad meaning to it. You know what fatana literally means? Fatana means to heat up the metal on the fire to check its purity. And when you heat it up, the rust falls down and the metal becomes strong, fortified. So that is the literal meaning of fatana. And then fatana is used for testing a person with good or bad. Sometimes with good, like with wealth, prosperity. Sometimes with something bad, like poverty and taklif. Both are tests. وَنَبْلُوكُمْ بِالشَّرِّ وَالْخَيْرِ فِتْنَةً وَإِلَيْنَا تُرْجَعُونَ. And then it's used for mutlaq test. Like Allah said, وَفَتَنَّاكَ فُتُونَ, to Musa alayhi salam. We tested you in many ways. And then fitna is used for something by which a person is tested out, checked out. So, oh Allah, do not make us a testing ground for the zalims, that the zalims test us and test our patience. And they do zulm upon us and they beat us up and they hurt us and they torture us and persecute us. So upon Allah do we rely. O our Rabb, do not make us an object of trial and test for the zalim people, and save us with your mercy from the kafir people. Najjina, najja yunajji tanjiyatan, means najat dena, to save, to rescue. Save us from the, with your mercy, from the kafir people. Alfaz are wazih. You know, in Ghazwa Ahzab, Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, who's going to get some news of the mushrikeen on the other side of the trench? Everybody was scared. Nobody was giving his name. So Nabi Pak sallallahu alaihi wasallam looked at Huzaifa ibn al-Yaman. Huzaifa, you go, check him out, bring some news, and don't do anything silly. Just go and get the information. And he said that Huzur named me, so I had no way out. Okay, Ya Rasulullah. And I said, Ya Rasulullah, I'm not scared of them killing me. But what I'm scared of is that they capture me and then they torture me, and I can't take that torture. Please make dua that they don't capture me. And Huzur made dua. And I said, don't worry, you won't get captured. Just go and get some news. And he said, no, I was walking, mashallah, dadagiri is hot. And it was dark at night. So he went, and Abu Sufyan had lit some fire, and they were making mashwara around the fire. Now when Huzaifa ibn al-Yaman came and sat somewhere sneak with the chadar over his head, in the darkness, dim light, unrecognizable, nobody knows who he is. So he's sitting there, sat and listening to everything, conversation. And Abu Sufyan felt something fishy. And he said, I think there is a spy over here. Every person should check the person who's sitting with him, who he is. So Huzaifa quickly grabbed hold of the person. Oi, who are you? Oh, I'm so and so person. All right, she's straight. He didn't give him the chance to ask him. He asked him first. And then Huzaifa brought the news. I know, he said, Huzaifa, when the majlis dispersed, everybody was going back to their tents. Abu Sufyan was alone. And Huzaifa was there. It was dark. The fire was dim. It was going out now. So Huzaifa thought that this is a good chance to kill Abu Sufyan. So he put his hand on his sword to take it out of the sheath. But then he remembered what Huzur had said. Don't do anything silly. Just bring news. So he let go of his hand and just kept walking, and then slowly sneaked out from the bushes, from behind the camels and anywhere. And then he came back to the trench and went inside and climbed up and came to the Prophet ﷺ and gave him all the news. So Nabi Pak ﷺ said, "You must be tired now, go to sleep." So he put him to sleep, and Nabi Pak ﷺ was wearing a shawl or a blanket. So he put part of that blanket on him and part of him he was wearing, and he kept praying his tahajjud and until Fajr time. And Huzaifa said, I fell asleep and I had a beautiful sleep. And then it was Fajr time, so he woke me up. He said, Qum ya Nauman, oi, kitna soega, out. So I woke up and prayed Fajr with Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So in there, what did he say? So I'm not scared that they kill me, or I'm scared is they catch me and then they torture me. This is fitnatan lil qawmi zalimin. When they test our patience and they make us a fitna and an object of trial and test. ओके दुआएं सब याद हो गई जल्दी जमा कर लो कहाँ से है बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बना अखरिजना मिन हादिहिल क़रयति ज़ालिमी अहलुहा वजअल लना मिन लदुनका वलिय्यन वजअल लना मिन लदुनका नसीरा दुआ नंबर 19 O our Rabb allow us to exit help us to exit from this town the people of which are zalims and oppressors and appoint for us from your grace, from yourself, a guardian, and appoint for us from yourself an aid, an assistant. O our Rabb, dua number 20. O our Rabb, send down upon us a table spread full of food from the heaven, which can be a day of festival for us, for our first and our last, and it can be a sign from yourself. And give us sustenance because you are the best of sustainers. O our Rabb, we have believed, so enlist us with those who testify. And we have hope that our Rabb will include us with or among the pious and righteous people. O do not make us one of those who are zalim people, unjust people. You are our guardian, so forgive us, have mercy upon us, and you are the best of forgivers. And note us down note down for us, write down for us in this dunya good as well as in akhirat. Indeed, we have turned to you. O our Rabb, you know fully well what we conceal and what we reveal. And nothing is concealed upon Allah in the earth nor in the heaven. O our Rabb, we have wronged ourselves, and if you do not forgive us and have mercy upon us, we will definitely be from the losers. لنكونن is like لنفعلن. Nun ta'keed hai na? Nun ta'keed mushaddad shatida. لنفعلن ليفعلن ليفعلان ليفعلن لتفعلن لتفعلان ليفعلنان لتفعلن لتفعلان لتفعلن لتفعلن لتفعلان لتفعلنان لأفعلن لنفعلن. So لنكونن is from ليكونن ليكونان. So ليكونن. So لنكونن جمع متكلم का सिगा. We will definitely be from the khasirin, the losers. O our Rabb, judge between us and our people with truth. Indeed, you are the best of judges. O our Rabb, pour upon us patience and allow us to die as Muslims. O our Rabb, forgive me and my brother and include us in your mercy. You are the most merciful among the merciful. Upon Allah do we rely. O our Rabb, do not make us a testing ground for the oppressing people and save us with your mercy from the disbelieving people. हो गया चलो याद करके आ जाना जाओ सुभान अल्लाह बिहम्दिही सुभानकल्लाहुम्मा बिहम्दिक नशहदु अल्ला इलाहा इल्ला अंता नस्तगफिरुका व नतूबु इलैक